Hey, what's up guys? This is Ed Froelich with Ocean Deep Fishing. And today is going to be our November tips and tricks that I'm going to be videoing here. So as you know, if you have a boat and you're in the salt environment, it's a very harsh on a lot of things. Today is going to be a tip on a little bit of maintenance to do on your trailer so you don't get stuck on the road. Alright guys, let's get into the video. Okay guys, so I'm bringing you up close here to my trailer. With the wheels. So my trick today is, in a harsh environment, like I said, in salt water, you keep putting your trailer in and out of the salt water, and I know you come home hopefully and rinse it off. I try to find the boat ramps that have fresh water, and I go over and rinse my motor out and my tires off right when I come out of the salt water. But doesn't mean that intrusion can't get into your lug. So what I like to do at least once a year, sometimes I try to do it twice a year, is to remove these, put a little bit of grease on them and put them back on. Because in the event that somewhere down the road you get a flat tire and you haven't done the maintenance, sometimes these things corrode so bad you can't get it off. And then on the side of the road, that's not a problem you need to do. So this eliminates that. So the tool I have is, I have a compressor and I have my air ratchet. Actually, I think it's a ratchet. Anyway, you can use a 4-way tool or a lug wrench or whatever. Just make sure you have one available with you that's in your truck so that you can do this. So because I'm only doing one at a time, I don't have to jack the trailer up. You don't want to take off more than one at a time, and I'll rotate and do this all at once on one side, and then I'm going to go do the other. And I'm going to show you what we do. Alright, so we're going to take off one at a time. So, as you can see, there's a little bit of grease left over from the last time I've done this, so that's good. So what I'm going to do is, I have a grease gun. We're going to shoot some grease in on our bearings as well, but I just use this. It's bearing grease. Just take a tip off of on your finger, and I put it on the threads just like this here. And then I'm going to take my lug nut, I'm going to put it back on. Always start it with your fingers. You don't want to ever try to put it on directly with that, because if you cross thread the threads and you use a power tool like this to put it on, it's going to screw up your tire stud, and then you probably have to end up getting a new one. So alright, so we're going to go put it back on. Alright, and we're going to do the next one. Pump out a little bit of grease, put it on the threads, hand tighten it, or actually make sure you start it with your hand threading it on before you use your machine. Alright guys, that's the tips and tricks for November. I'm going to go around on both sides of the boat and do this to everyone, and that's it. If you have any comments or whatever, I'd love to hear from you. Alright guys, I'm going to end this video. I hope this was informative to you, and if you liked it, please give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't yet. We have a lot of more content coming out, and I want to thank you truly from the bottom of my heart for spending the time out of your day to watch these videos. And until next time, tight lines everybody.